loaded into game number 2 with apparently hotkey problems. And spawning on Winter's Gate in the bottom right-hand side, it is Team LP's Impact. And he topped left-hand side in the blue once again. It is the Chinese Zerg Armani. So Impact actually taking that first game on Ephemeron. He was behind, but those clutch mutas, he somehow avoided every single Overlord and all the scouting as well. He did catch him by surprise, and eventually he had an upgrade lead and an economic one as well, which really helped him close out that game. But Armani played really well. He was ahead in supply, and he had really good ideas, but he couldn't quite pull them off. Fantastic Knight's defense by Impact as well really helped him a lot. I have to set myself to busy right after this, because people do not know that I'm casting right now. Lol. Alright, I'm definitely going to take that, or I'll definitely remember that for next time for sure. Both third bases going down for each player. Now, what's always a little bit difficult on this map is to know, where you can expand. Now, Zerg versus Protoss and versus Terran, really, you kind of want to take this base as this big open area. Allows you to defend quite nicely because you do have a lot of ways to surround. However, in ZVZ, you might actually want to take this base as you have a slow zone here that allows you to really micro way better against those slow banelings at the beginning. So definitely I think that's what both players are going to go for. And the Overlords are crossing each other as per usual. One towards the natural, one towards the third base, just to know when they are doing that. And you can already tell that this Overlord knows that Armani, if he takes a third base, it's going to be this one. And but it looks like Armani has a little different idea. His idea of a third base would be this way. So we'll see if that actually does happen. And both queens are on the way for both players as well. Making 2 links. Don't want to overmake links so far. And in fact, actually, Armani, I think, has 0 links right now. He actually does not care about links. He's like, you know what? I'm going to build it later. I'm just going to get 1 extra drone. And it shows right here, 22 to 21. He doesn't think it's that important to get those 2 links initially. But Impact's links are going to be the first ones to try and go across the map and get some scouting done. Now, what you really want to do is you want to know, is he actually saturating that natural base? And first of all, he is going to be scouting that third base, which he already did with the Overlord, now sending it out outwards. And as soon as he sees that, he's going to want to scout into the natural eventually. But actually, no. This actually tells him that he didn't even make those 2 links. So he's really, really greedy right now. And only the 2 links out now. So that gives Impact a little bit of information as to how Armani opened here. But, little dance here. That's kind of funny. Oh. It's a game of text. Like, oh, don't touch me. I love 2 links versus 2 links. It's always very, very entertaining. Oh, who gets this one? Oh, my God. Impact barely makes it above everyone else right there, as it is in the orange versus the 2 reds. And that's going to be it for this battle, I think. He's going to try and dodge each other, and both links survive. I love 2 links versus 2 links. It's one of the coolest little micro battles ever. I remember watching the Cyril versus Raynor. They were on Triton. And there's 2 links in the middle, and it was really close, but a huge swell of links from Armani. He wants to put the aggression on right now, as he was distracted with that. 4 banelings on the way for Impact. This is all going to be about the micro right now. 4 banelings as well for Armani. And so far, equal baneling count. 1 extra baneling for Impact. It's going to be really important that these banelings connect correctly. And 4 queens to help defend here. Now the queens are going to be... Oh, that's a really nice baneling shot. 2 banelings though. Oh, that's a big shot as well. He wants to take care of that baneling as cost efficiently as possible. Now the queens are really good at sniping banelings, but all of a sudden there's not enough links for Impact. And Impact only has 3 links to the 9 of Armani right now, and he is going to be morphing banelings. 2 cheeky banelings on the side here, and those banelings take care of those links in the main. But okay, he wasn't quite able to get those banelings done. However, Armani now is finding himself with a 10 drone lead, a 12 drone lead in fact, and he's going to go into that evolution chamber very, very fast. Impact is going to try to do a little bit of his own counterattack here, but I don't know if he's going to find much success, as most of the drones are in the natural and such. These banelings, are going to catch one of those links. That link doesn't even go into the main. Can't actually see anything. And this is what I was talking about. This slow zone really helps the reaction time versus the banelings and the links. So you can really prepare accordingly. I think Impact is just going to keep going on the links here. Actually, no, he is going to go into that Ro8 one with the missile attack and more drones as well. He wants to try and catch up, but he's still 10 full drones behind Armani. Both players denying each other's scout, and these queens here just making sure nothing gets into the main. Now they just have to be careful. Oh, no. Somebody followed. Stream Nation, indeed. Thank you very much for the follow. And back to the game. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, 11 drones. Okay, Impact knows that he's like 11 drones behind, so he's making 11 drones now. But then Armani answers with his own 10 drones right now. Both players realizing this is going to be a very passive game. Extreme Nation? God damn it. I always put Nation. Zion. Extreme Zion. God damn it. Anyway. Thanks for the follow, dude. Back to this game. So he's going to try and get some scouting done. Maybe with these 4 lings, nobody really knows what tech is going on. Oh, but 2 Bailings here. Oh, can he get those drones as well? That's a nice shot as well. Very, very nice. A total of, like, around 5 drones, probably. 9 in total, but 5 drones right there. A lot of them in the red, though, so always keep that in mind for the future ones. And actually, Armani answers with his own double Bailings. But that's going to be answered for with the roaches right there, so that's not going to get much damage done. And now, all of a sudden, both at 66 workers, 3 workers away from an excellent economy. And he does find those Bailings there. So it's going to be about sneaking those Bailings, but it's going to work a lot better once action starts happening on the map. And Armani is the first one to dare take a 4th base. Impact actually takes one similarly as well. I don't know if they actually spot each other's 4th base, but no, they just have the same idea right now. They're like, this is about time. It's about that 7-minute mark that we got that 4th base. Pneumatized Carapace for Impact. He really wants to make sure that he knows what is going on with the tech. And +2 is coming out first for Impact. Once again, Impact is ahead in terms of the upgrades. And let's see if he actually exploits that and make something out of it as well. A Drop Lord is on the way. He's going to want to drop some... he tries to scout here. Still doesn't work. He's going to want to maybe drop some Banelings a little bit later, but he actually scouts that 4th base right now with those Lings, and he also scouts the main base as well. So nobody's going for Spire. Everyone's going for mass roaches, mass upgrades. So that's pretty comforting for Impact in a way, because he knows he's going to have the ground upgrade advantage, and he won't have to worry about air units at all. That Overseer still not scouting anything at all. So it's still the same game here. Ooh, is that a creep highway being built by Impact? That's 1. That's 2. And I think he might be looking for that attack right now. Now, he has some time, though. That +2 attack is not quite done. And he might want to wait for that +1 armor as well. But once those kick in, it's gonna be very, very strong, especially considering Impact has a small army lead right now. Overseer still scouting as well what is going on into the opponent's base, and all he sees is roaches coming across the map. Now the creep highway is starting to form right here. I love creep highways. I think it's one of the coolest things in StarCraft 2. Oh my god, there's overlords every 2 seconds in this screen. It's actually ridiculous right now. He's going to send a small roach counterattack. Meanwhile, Baneling drops into the natural as well. Not killing any drones, actually. He actually just keeps them into the overlord, and now this might do some damage, though. 1, 2, 3, and a little bit of damage on the roaches. Now, massive attack here by Armani. He wants to try and contain Impact into his own base. He does have the low ground. This is really important. If he can keep the low ground, that 4th is his 100%. He's going to try and wrap around here. Is Impact to try and get a better surround onto this army, but no. He walks up that ramp, actually, and into the concave. Not sure how I agree with this, and a kind of a big counterattack by Impact. He's going to try and attack that 3rd base. That 4th base is still alive, though, but burrow movement is going to save those roaches' asses, you can say. And these roaches doing a lot of damage across the map, into the 3rd base, into the natural, doing more and more damage. And he spots these burrow roaches, and he's going to take care of those as well. Impact in a fantastic position right now. Actually, burning his drones, very nice move, so that he doesn't lose that many drones as well. He's going to try and shift-click back into the natural, but all of a sudden now Impact has the position in front of the natural. Now he unburrows the roaches, And he goes for the natural as well. He has a very, very good concave as well. But now a small surround might be happening, but the slow zone is actually in Armani's way, and he can't quite get the engagement that he wants. He's going to try and burrow back into the main, but now Armani is completely ready for all of these situations. And worker lead exactly the same. He's going to try and keep himself down this bottom base here. Down the bottom of this round just so he can keep the arc, but so far, Armani is actually pushing him really, really down. A few more roaches into the main, but a really nice split from Armani, being able to defend everything and burrowing the drones just to make sure he doesn't actually take any damages at all. And Armani keeps up with that lead. He has 4 Ravagers. He has way more Ravagers than Impact right now, and that's gonna actually has a huge impact into the fights as well. More burrow roaches into the natural as well as he's trying to get into the third base as well, but he's leaving an Overseer at every single base and more roaches into the main, but he does spot it with the Overseer, so he actually doesn't have any army to take care of it though. And man, Armani's really pushing in here into the 4th base. Even though Impact has a supply lead in terms of pushing power, I feel like Armani is really, really good right now as he has way more Ravagers. It's going to force a lot more movement out of Armani, more damage into the main, but he's burrowing the drone, so he doesn't actually take that much damage. Ooh, the arc is really good for Impact right now. Can he make it work? Okay. Man, what a game right now. He's trying to walk down the ramp, and Armani is just waiting for him with these Roach and Ravagers. He's going to lose them, though. That's really expensive. That's a lot of gas, and Impact takes game 2 as well.